Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday, and welcome to today's Hides and Lab experiment. Oh, sorry, I had to adjust my chair. I'm your lab curator, Heisenberg, and today we're going to be continuing the Banner Saga 2 for Saga Sunday. So last time, we crossed over an entire chasm on floating rocks, which was exciting. And then a lot of people left the caravan, specifically the ravens. And so now we've got two groups once again. And I'm sure nothing bad will come out of that. So, let's get going. Let's get back in there. We just started chapter 9, which I don't remember the name of. Okay, so we have 5 days of food. Heroes, map, market. I have 25 renown. Let's go to heroes. Because this should be the second group, the split off group. Percy, Sigmund, Ollie. Yeah. Spar. Okay. We might have to rest. Sigbjorn, Percy. Okay, so he's already level 5. Definitely want to upgrade Oli. Yes. And we will give him... We will... Ooh, this is tough. I think we'll give him one... We'll max that part out. And we'll give him one attack. That's what we'll do. And then this guy. Let me go back. Let me see. I want to go to the market. One renown gets 1. They have 20. Let's see. We'll get to 10 days worth of supplies. Yeah. And let's look at these items. Ooh. Never deflected? That... Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. If that's true... We're gonna give this to Ollie and see how true that is. And then dodge, crit chance, divert arm. What is divert arm? Oh, divert armor. We'll give it to Bolverk, I guess. And we'll just see how well that works. Okay. Rest. Okay. Everybody's healed now. Mogan, Folka. See, Bersi and Sigbjorn are kind of the same. I guess. Are they though? Yeah, they're both Warhawks. Why the hell? Is Bersi so much stronger though? Oh, because he's not. There we go. That would be why. Because it had points available. You've got 6 points available. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does anyone else have points available I should know about? Okay. So let's put Folka back in there. Okay. Now we'll get a move on. Let's leave. Back on the road. Okay. I noticed the others aren't so good at spotting food, Ollie slurs. It's a good thing I spent some time with that Trigby fellow. Taught me what's what. But I nearly killed myself on those jagger bushes over there trying to get these. He steps aside to reveal a large basket full of mushrooms. You look at Folka, who shrugs. We need food, she says. Sure these are okay to eat? Sure, I'm sure. Been eating them all day, he says, taking a bite of one. A little bitter is all, but nothing a swig of mead won't solve. He drinks, swallows, and slaps his belly. Well, then I guess we're taking them. We'll risk it. Ollie stumbles a bit while hoisting the basket up into the cart and grabs another mushroom for his efforts. Others clap him on the back to show their appreciation. Well, that got us an extra 3 days of supply.
Wouldn't mind seeing irons fly, if only once more.
Ooh. More astounding artwork. Who the hell's Blood Axe? Oh. Maybe it's Bolverk. This looks like a godstone. Think the ghost of this dead bird has forgiven you for that wing yet? Spar asks. The other ravens, including Folka, look from the broken stone to you in shock. Aye, the old man says. We were here nearly 40 years ago, same spot as now. Only a dozen of us left to the unkindness then. Better men by twice than all of you. There's rumbling, but the ravens keep listening. We'd run a job for a man, Pfeffer or Finner, Feiner more like, he says, spitting at the memory. He set us up to take the fall for some of his other deals gone bad. We got surrounded here, and this bear of a Varl loses his mind, grabs a tree, a whole tree, and starts swinging. Spar starts coughing but recovers. Nearly killed us all, but old Earrings took a hit like no other, and there you have it. The excited ravens start asking you questions, but Spar is all too happy to answer. Let us study the bird-shaped stone. Earrings, the god known as the winter bird. That's all good. What's up? Good morning. Happy true beginning to your week off. Stands proudly on an eternal perch of snow and ice. Stories of seasons past, of hunting Radomir across summer skies, of creating blizzards while flapping its wings to land in winter, cover the outstretched wings. While walking around the stone, your foot thumps on something hollow. You clear away some ice and find a wooden box, probably left as some token of faith to a dead god. Leaving anything behind for the dead is a waste, you say. Immediately prying open the box and pocketing the small item within. A pipe plant. Oh, we're now +5, huh? Nice. Okay. That's fair. Cold creeps under cloaks and forces the ravens to huddle together as the wind whips around you. Snow begins to blot out the Wormscale Mountains in the distance, and you're forced to call for an early camp. Rising from your sleep, you begin pacing, occasionally drumming your fingers on the top of the large cart. A motion in camp draws your attention. Walking towards it, you hear groans and see Folka's shield rising and falling erratically among some furs. Humans, you snort, but the shield flips away, revealing a dredge grunt staring up at you. Stepping back, you bump into another dredge. Looking around, the entire Raven camp is a swarm of stone-armored bodies desperately reaching for you. I feel like this is a dream. When your axes lash out through nothing, you realize you were dreaming. An unexpected sadness swells in you, like you've let everyone down. A few of your ravens are watching you, smirking, but your growl makes them look away. You decide to walk the perimeter alone while everyone else slowly awakens. Interesting. Ooh, man. Look at this camp. Oh yeah, training. Here for another pissing match. Holfie, your quartermaster, asks, "Are you begging me how to show you?" Oh right, I can train clansmen into fighters. Maybe another time. Hang on. Oh, I don't have any clansmen. Okay, well. Then we don't need to train them into fighters. Let's go back. What can you show me? What's a little... You're a berserker, well impressed, but if you lose it out there in a fight and start killing your own, where you start with you and the shield maiden. Okay. Maybe that's what Folka's for. For when he does his wild swings. I guess we'll find out. Yeah. Okay, I don't have time for this. Yeah. I'm not gonna waste time in that stupid tent. Oops. Well, I didn't mean to rest, but I guess that's okay. Let's get back on the road. Around to hear you yelling. A harsh voice reaches your ears, followed by the laughter of several others. Your abrupt halt alerts Folka, who immediately signals the ravens to fan out and draw their weapons. Let's investigate. Over the next rise, a group of 10 haggard fighters and a few varls surround a half-dozen peasants in a broken wagon. A woman spots you and shouts, "Help us!" But a punch to the stomach drops her to the snow. The fighters turn, ready to fight. Well, we're mercenaries. Just give us what's in the wagon. Ha, one man says. We were going to eat what's in that wagon when we finish with these folks. We're starving. Then you'll die hungry. Charge. Let's do it. The man's confidence melts away, and he and all his fighters flee from your assault. You give chase for a time, but soon return to the wagon and peasants. Thank you. The woman who was punched... Now, she looks like a controllable character. The woman who was punched earlier says, I'm Sepha. I know you don't want us around, but if you're heading towards Bindle, we'll follow your path. Keep food in your distance, I guess. Of course, we'll be well behind you, but behind you all the same, Sepha says. Thank you. No, well, I mean, good morning, Brian. But it's kind of both. The training now, instead of just throwing you in there, they have like optional challenge, puzzle, battle type things for different objectives that you can do. It's one of the things they added for the second game. A couple of Raven scouts take off to check out the cluster of tents ahead. Refugees from Ormsdollar, one of them says upon returning. They've got a sizable camp and seem disciplined. They know we're here, the scout adds. No sense in trying to avoid them. Yeah. I agree too. A lot of the times I do like it. I would say it's not necessarily conducive to an LP. So if I come back and play this another time off camera, I'll probably dive into that hardcore and try and learn like the actual strategy behind battling in this game. But anyway, you take the lead and approach the refugees. Let's have a chat. A hooded man with a red spear greets you. My name's Bach, and this is Lofen. Where's Lofen? There's no Lofen. You're Bolverk of the Ravens, and is this your wife? You are confused as much by his question as by the fact that no one is with the man. Oh, Lofen must be a spear. Who's Lofen? He moves his spear forward a foot. Lofen. My advisor of sorts. You look at Folka and snort. You're the second spearman we've met who is more than a little touched. The man stares at Folka, a dangerous look on his face. If you're finished having your laugh, I'll tell you why I've come to you. Fine, but make it quick. I'm leading this large group of trained fighters and tradesmen from Ormsdollar. We're looking for a new home. We've done what it takes to survive out there. Yes, she's absolutely referencing Trigby. We've done what it takes to survive out here, but they're starting to lose faith in me. You want us to reinforce your control? No, I want you to take over. Lead us someplace where we can live. Lofen and I weren't meant for keeping others alive. What do I get in return? For one, we won't kill you. Back smiles, but there is no humor in his eyes. We'll share the food we've collected and fight alongside you should there be a need. He stops and confers with his spear. Spoiling you, Lofen is. We'll even spread the word of how great the Ravens are. We'll take you as far as Bindle. Bach kisses the metal of his spear and smiles. You have my thanks. Oh, Lofen thanks you as well. 83 clansmen, huh? And 80 fighters, wow. Nice. Oh, there's Bindle. The unyielding snowfall is proving too much for the humans who now vainly attempt to follow your large footprints. In truth, the sky and your surroundings lack enough contrast to know where you're going. And it's cold. To trees over here, Folka manages to say, motioning with her spear. The foliage blocks some of the wind, but does nothing for visibility. With no other options, you burrow into the snow, cloaked in your bear fur. Well, I guess we got a camp. Ooh.
Darkness. Lightning. Someone pulling in the energy. Painful.
Verk, wake up, you damn bear. You're being robbed. You roar and shake off the foot of snow covering you, the unclear dream still vivid in your mind. Back uses his spear, Lofen, to point east. Those clansmen you saved. They've killed your guards and they've taken everything. Folka's by your side in seconds, followed by the spearmen. You sprint along the snowy path of the stolen supplies straight into an ambush by the bandits originally harassing the clansmen. Sepha turns and smirks. Ah, shit. Well, that's what I get for being nice. The bad decisions continue. Let's kick their ass. All right. Who are the bad guys here? Okay, then that's me. Bach. Spearman. A raider. Archer. Okay. So that's a bad guy? Alright, well, I guess, oh. There we go. Ow. Oh, that's not enough, is it? Okay. Let's... I guess put her here. +2 armor. I guess we'll do that. What is this? Oh, per adjacent. Okay. Nice. There we go. Let's get these freaking archers out of the way. Oh, okay, no ability. Interesting. Dum da dum dum da dum dum. There we go. Okay. Triple rain of arrows. Let's get you. Let's just plinkety plink. Another spearman. Okay, that's Sepha. Okay, that's why she's so bulky. We're gonna actually move around here. Because the next turn I'm gonna move, ouch. I'm gonna move Bolverk around and try to get the double kill there. Like so. Oh. Wow. That did not work the way I wanted. Okay, well that didn't work. Damn it. Yeah, Bolverk's dead. Yeah. Well, just go ahead and get that. Yes. Take care of you. Okay. And now, not you, you. Yeah, I know. I totally got played like a fiddle. Ow. Okay. You idiot. Son of a bitch. Okay, this isn't good. Shit. Ugh. That fucking triple arrow rain. God damn it. Ugh. Ungrateful brute, I left you with half your food. Sefa says, here's a small reminder to leave one off the lunch. Fires an arrow that sinks in your thigh, but anger kills the pain. Ugh. God damn it. Motherfucker. That's... Ugh. Two days, 3 days. Okay. Cromer. Ollie. Yeah, let's promote him. How much does it cost? 9? That's all of it. That costs 7. A slaughterer. Okay. Yeah. I guess we'll promote you. And do that, I think. Okay. Damn it. What is this? We'll give that to him. Because I do want to see that. Because I bought this item right here, the Eyeless Rift, to give it to Ollie because of his axe throwing ability. It keeps going until it gets deflected. And I want to see if that actually helps with the just keeping it going. Oh, so irritating. Okay, well, I guess we'll rest. That's it. We're only gonna do 2 out of the 3. That heals everybody except possibly yes. We'll see. Yeah, let's just get to fucking Bindle. Damn. Tracks up ahead, a scout reports. Followed them a ways. Small camp, a few blades, meat and mead, maybe more. Take what they have. Well, yeah, take what they had. Dozen ravens set out. A mix of veterans and new recruits. They rejoin a couple hours later with supplies. You're one of the fighters muttering, takes the fun out of things when they give up their goods so easily. Oh, yeah, that's probably what it is. In which case, I'll probably give him back his thing. Oh.
Not a bad place to recruit new blades.
The old wanderer fights his way up to you. Can't see a damn thing in this mess. Guess old Earrings hasn't forgiven you after all. I don't remember there being much to see here. The way things are going, might not be much of anything left to see before long, Spar says. End of the world or not, I'll be dead soon. But you might come to miss these mountains and mines. Single player game, so being busted isn't... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we can handle being busted. End of the world or not. I already said that. A grunt is your response as you both try to make out shapes in the distance. Alright. Bindle. Cool. Yeah, I know. All these people are looking for food and a home. Great. I'm looking for ale. Oh, Ollie, you drunk bastard. Yeah, I bet you're right, Volka. They probably already know we're here. What are you prepared to do about it? The snowstorm is worse than ever as you arrive at the walls of the mining town of Bindle. The gates are closed and you beat a fist against them. Open the famed gates, you shout. From the wall, 2 menders look down on you, then recede. Soon, the gates open enough for a half-dozen well-trained guards to greet you. Their one-eyed captain points and says, "Just you." Volka steps to your side. "Not alone," she says. I'm gonna bring her with me. The captain takes a moment to assess the situation and nods. Before following him through the gates, you bark commands to other ravens to stay close and vigilant. Let's have a chat. Inside the small gatehouse are the 2 menders from the wall, a woman with a fancy spear, and a cub of a man holding a staff. Nichols. Valka Zephyr, is it the Raven Banner? So it seems, but why here? Why now? Just passing through on our way to the Blue River, but this blasted storm caught us. Plan to come back this way afterwards for more work, but now we need some food and a place to hole up. We brought some people with us, they need a new home. I'm sure it felt like the right thing to do, but we're already beyond our capacity here. They're at capacity. Are you Bolverk? Bolverk Bloodaxe? Hold your tongue, Nichols. What do you know about me, boy? I've heard all your tales. I can't believe your cold bear cloak is real. Is it true your axe handles are made from your own horns? Oh, interesting. Maybe. Good morning, Dee. The older mender... Hey, baby. Did you try it?
Yeah.
And? How late were you up last night? Oh. Okay. The older mender places a hand on the young man's shoulder. Wow, I never knew I was traveling with such a legend. You ignore her. Are you in charge here? Where's the governor? The governor left for Arberang a while back with most of the fighters to settle a dispute. The Mender Council sent me to bring the people of Bindle west, as we've heard too many rumors of Dredge. More than rumors. We were in Borsgard, saw Belor. The immortal Sunder, how did you escape? The immortal was a joke. He's dead. Nickel's eyes go wide in awe, but Zephyr looks pensive. What about the great rift that opened between Borsgard and Ormsdollar? We managed. Zephyr looks like she wants to press you for more information. Enough. Open the gates for my ravens. Mercenaries will only panic the people. With everyone from Ormsdollar, it's all I can do to keep them from stampeding like wild yaks. I feel like threatening to attack is the wrong decision. So, I think I'm not going to press it. It's also really difficult not to fall into the trap of, okay, so I think I should camp against the leeward walls, but I always pick the wrong thing, so let's second guess and do the other thing. But that's not how to live your life. So we're going to be confident. Fine, we'll camp against the leeward walls. Thank you. You'll have all the assistance with your shelter a Volka and her assistant can give you. Funny you won't let us in when we're on a job for one of your own. Oh, here we go. You snarl at Volka for saying too much. She shrugs in response. I'm not aware of another Volka being out this direction. Who has tasked you? Juno. Zephyr steps back at the name and studies your face for a moment. Nichols, you and the guards see what you can do outside the walls for the people. I'll see to it and make sure the ravens are comfortable. This guy is weird looking. The young mender nods respectfully to Zephyr and grins at you and Folka before leading the guards through the gate. I'm inviting only the two of you to stay within our walls and enjoy a bit more warmth and comfort. And separate us from my ravens? No. Suit yourself, but your mistrust is unnecessary. Maybe. But I shouldn't have to tell you about my job from your superior just to get an invitation. My superior? No, you misunderstand. You have no job. The Vulcan known as Juno is dead. Oh, chapter 10. To speak in all tongues. Dun dun. Is she? Okay, so we went all the way to Bindle. Now we're going to swap back to Alette's group and continue down the Eastway Road. Let's go. Hello there. Yeah, right. She isn't. Ooh, Avon, you don't look so good. Good morning, Justin. How you doing? Welcome. The once energetic Mender approaches, looking both worn and troubled. I'm not sure I thanked you for the time to recover. I've never woven a spell that strong before. Are you sure you're ready to move on? You look... I know, I caught my reflection earlier. It's a more mature look. The Mender grins and a hint of his former youth shines through. Not everyone would have stopped for so long, especially with the ground rumbling like it has. Dun, 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 dun. We are all people in need of help here, so you've grown up to really care about everyone here, Alette. It's a gift, and I hope you never... Oh, yeah? Good, I'm glad you're liking it. Where are you at, man? How far have you gotten? He weaves a bit more on the armor. Have you given any more thought to my offer? I think some mending could really benefit you. You consider his offer. I'm going to stick with improving my skills as a hunter. Nice. Good job, dude. The Mender silently smiles at you. You know, your ability with that bow will only grow. That and your decisiveness will probably serve you better than any spell weaving I could teach you. You thank him as he walks away. Time to move. Man, this sure looks way different than where Bolverk's at. A group of 24 humans, thin and dirty, step off the rough path to let the caravan pass. Please, a young girl says. Anything to eat? Her mother, eyes averted, pulls the girl by the arm to silence her. Why are you all out here? Homes were burned, a man says, coughing. Cowards didn't even show a banner. Now we're just trying to get somewhere safe to start over. You can join us if you like. Worried glances are exchanged among the group until a man says, better than us starving out here on our own. They all tend to agree and thank you, joining the rear of the caravan. Oh, it's just clansmen? Okay, well. Easy boy, a clansman shouts as a Yox cart nearly topples to one side. The tamped path of the Eastway Road has steadily turned into a cracked shamble. Looking ahead, it only gets worse. Various chasms gape like open mouths. Man, that's Snake. Oh, hey, tell her hi. That freaking world snake or serpent or whatever is really making everything difficult. Ugh. You glance back to Ivan, who looks at you and shakes his head. The entire caravan comes to a halt. Oh, great. We'll be eating our belts before finding a way across this broken road, especially with this many. And there's no telling how far we'd have to backtrack to head north. Then we'll head south across the Ormsa riverbed. We can head towards Grundar and on west. Trygve peers around Hakon's elbow before coming fully into view. Heading south is questionable. Those people. Why do you say that? Maybe I spent a lifetime there. Plenty of things to eat under logs, but there's also people in the bogs. His eyes go wide. The Scald should hear my rhyme. But what's wrong with heading south? Different ways of living. Old ways. Stick to the mud, and cragsmen are less bothersome. I think he's talking about the boggers, the rough, backward people of Swartzbog. Trygve frowns at Ivar. Words like that can find you swollen, filled with poison. He puffs out his cheeks and stares at Ivar. This is why Varl tend to keep to themselves. Each human is crazy in their own way. Trygve hunches over with laughter until he suddenly stops, sniffs the air, and marches away. What a freak. Strange, but it's a fair warning. We're crossing over into lands most of us have never seen. Just because we left those dredge behind doesn't mean we won't have more wars ahead of us. If we had more supplies, I'd say we should stop for a few days and train some of these clansmen to fight. You consider your options. Okay, so, I don't want to risk running out of food. Let's just camp. We need to keep the few remaining clansmen moving. I don't want to risk running out of food, though. Are you sure, Goober? You're alright. I know food is scarce, but if we're killed in a fight, full carts won't help us. We'll be fine, just keep your axe sharp. I'm going for it. Hakon looks at Ivar, who just shrugs. You prepare to turn the caravan south. We're going south. Bro. Hey. Stop it. Don't you want to bully your way onto your lonesome chair? Okay. I think we've calmed the beast. Because the FedEx truck drove off. A woman hauls a young girl in front of you and a crowd of others. Caught her stealing enough food to feed a starving Varl, the woman says. Not the first time I've seen her at it either. The girl looks familiar. She's part of the thin group of humans you picked up on the trail. Why were you stealing? Never know when you'll get rid of us, the girl says. People always get rid of us. Her mother bursts through the crowd. Stupid girl, these people were good to us, she says, but it's too late. Drifters, come the angry shouts from the clansmen. Uh-oh. Drifters are people without a banner. They are blamed for all sorts of woes, mostly undeserved. Well, yeah, she just wants to say hello to the people, sure. The Varl and clansmen alike run them off before you can make sense of it all, but you are left wondering what will become of them. Well, great. Way to go, kid. Once you cross the arms of the riverbed, the wind ceases to cut through the humid air. Oh, it's starting to rain? Yeah, even classism great. The darkening sky lets loose its rain, and soon fat drops of water turn the dirt path to sucking mud, slowing the caravan. Cloaks are pulled overhead, and children and animals are wrangled near the carts. Hey, Clansman Forge +4. Sweet. Oh god, Ludin.
I was hoping to avoid visiting this part of the kingdom for at least a few more years,
Prince Ludin says.
At least others have had the sense to abandon this cesspool.
As arrogant as he sounds, he's right. There are very few signs of life around you, yet you still feel like you're being watched. The lowing of the usually quiet yaks indicates the beast's difficulty in pulling the carts. You're up to your knees in it when a scout comes to you. Found some stone markers that led us to a few paths of solid ground over there. He points while shouting over the yaks. Uneven and bumpy, but easier than this. What stone markers? Yeah, the man says. Don't look natural, don't look like much of anything else either. Just some stones marking a path through this place is all I can figure. You would ask Trigby, but he's nowhere around, probably out gathering mushrooms. At this point, that's kind of my view on it too, Brian. I just don't think it's going to be, unless it comes out and, like, the backwards compatibility is way... I thought they hadn't named a price yet. Did they name it at 500? No. That's actually... I kind of thought it was going to be 6. But still. Anyway. I don't know. I'm going to keep an eye on it. Oh, well. There you go. Yeah, but your dad's a liar. They said 500. That's not as bad as that. Yeah, no, he's probably right. I can't imagine that they would do... We'll see. I'm keeping an eye on it. Because I'm interested. And I'll probably eventually swing for it. But I definitely don't... I mean, it's probably going to be a while. Maybe when they release the... like the 5.5. Like what they did with the Pro for the PS4, then maybe I'll get the old model because that'll really slash the prices down or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I think I'm gonna risk taking the path. Caravan changes course slowly, but soon you see the low stone markers with some sticks tied around them. The caravan picks up speed over the lumps of packed ground until a child screams. The PS4 was $400 when it released. It was $399. You rush back to see the boy being pulled out of a hole in one of the mounds you cross. Son of a bitch. Inside, you see blackened, wrapped bodies buried only in inches beneath the bog. You're walking across a burial ground. Oh my god, that's rude. Get everyone moving, Ivor says. There's a chance we make it out of here without anyone knowing we were here. You start urging everyone on, but feel Rugga watching you. Ugh. They let me transfer digital games? Yes. No, 100% agree with that. Yep. Definitely. Okay. Shouldn't have taken the path. Once again. They're all around us, shouts a man near the edge of the caravan, and we're stuck in this mud. Cragsmen have encircled you. Their leader steps forth and shouts, there's no price but blood for crossing through the land of our dead. Shouts ring out, they're preparing to attack. We're sending Trigby out to parley with them. Didn't I tell you easy and always easy? Trigby says. He looks nervous, a reaction you've never really seen from him before. What if they listen to me as well as you do? Do what you can so we can ready for an attack. Trigby looks you in the eye for the first time in memory. That's what my dad is going to do. Sell the 4 to pay for the 5, yeah. Yeah, I just need more information on that kind of stuff and how things are going to work. Kind of the same, honestly, the same thing for the Xbox too, the Series X. I know every game that plays on an Xbox One, according to Microsoft. Exactly. According to Microsoft, anything that plays on the Xbox One will play on the Series X. So I was looking at that, and that actually covers the vast majority of the 360 games that I have. But I just need more information before I start committing to all that kind of stuff, because everything's so expensive. Okay. Trigby looks you in the eye for the first time in memory. Best to only sleep once in strange places, he says before spinning on his heel. He marches out across the bog, hands held high in peace. Your fighters take this opportunity to get into a better position, shoving clansmen further into the center. A few cragsmen surround Trigby. While he addresses the leader in his animated fashion, the man allows him to finish before shouting, "He's forgotten our ways. Welcome home, boy." Those surrounding Trigby pierce him repeatedly with spears before you can lead your charge. Son of a bitch. Oh my god. Okay. Looks like the force you trained is roughly the size of the enemies. This could go either way, but a victory here will protect most of you clansmen. Everyone stares as the whole bog seems to move with the approaching cragsmen. No one comes to you with any clever plans. You look down your lines and silently wish all of your fighters in Varl courage and strength. Okay. Okay. Well, Ivor. There. Hold on. Aleo is good. God, Hogan's so far behind. They're all far behind. This is bad. Okay, so 8-11. Hold on, let's look. 11-11. It's got to be Luden. It's got to be Luden. Okay. Today's been going not so hot at all. Maybe Trigby's not dead. We thought Oddleaf was dead in the last game, and she wasn't. Okay, so Alette has... Let's look at these things. +3 strength. Give to Ivor. Wait. No, this... I don't know what that does. Give to that. What else do I have? Dodge. We'll give it to him, I guess. Okay. We're going in. I know. The reason that part of me, first try 0, 0 deaths. Part of me does think that Trigby is dead because I already have another spearman. Okay, so I really don't like how you've set this up. We're gonna put Ivor over here. Hey, oh my god, there's a bear. Hakon goes here. Luden kind of in the middle. We're gonna move we're gonna move Alette over here. Oddleaf is gonna stay right there. And then standing within 2 times. Yeah, so he needs to kind of stick in the middle. So I think we're gonna leave him how it is. I guess so. Alright, it's time for war. Excuse me, sir. Or madam. I feel like I really need to get this bear out of here. What? Did I hit? I thought I hit. Oh, shit. That's not good. Okay, well. You, yes, impale. Alright, bear. Okay. Oh, we can kill the bear. I can kill the bear, but I can kill the bear with anybody. So what I think I actually need to do... What is Overwatch again? Oh, no, not yet. I don't want to do that yet. Is really bust down this guy's armor. Ouch. No, I shouldn't have done that. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna rain of arrows this guy. Because I bet you he's gonna come after me. Oh, maybe you're right. Okay, so what if we come over here and just attack his armor? There we go. That was deflected. Ivor can kill the bear, but Hakon can also kill the bear. I feel like not the bear. Oh yeah, Sundering Impact. Ow, jeez. I think that's also gonna hit. Well. Ludin is gonna come kill the bear. Not you. Yes, the bear. Oh, shit. I should have paid more attention to numbers. Alette can kill the bear. God, she has, like, nothing here. But instead, we're gonna smack this guy. Oh god, a venom hurler? That sounds terrible. Alright, he's out of armor. Well, who's next? He's next? Okay, well then we're gonna kill him. That's fine. Get rid of the freaking bear. Oh, there we go. Ivor is definitely the real deal. Trigby. How are we doing? Generally, we're doing okay. No. Impale you. Wait. Oh, he's almost dead? Okay, well, in that case, we're just gonna attack. No! Hit the wrong button. Jesus. Why can't I shoot the freaking archer? Percentage chance to hit means target. Oh, yeah. Let's see if we get lucky. No. Well, the good news is Ivor is taking care of business for us here. Yeah, sure. Damn. Alright, well, let's just take care of the problem. Five injuries. How many people did I lose?
Baldringer's flame welcomes endless war. But why?
Is that supposed to be Alette's voice? That's weird. Looks like another godstone. She's doing all right. She's laying in her spot. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I haven't been able to look yet. Let's investigate the godstone. Placed upside down in the ground, the petrified roots of a giant tree reach toward the sky. All the Varl, including Ivor and Hakon, have separated from the caravan temporarily, giving Baldringer's godstone a wide berth. Oh, right, because it's fire. The giant's presence is missed as you continue to feel watched. Aaliyah, what do you know about Baldringer? Not much, but enough, the Skald says. The flames symbolize Baldringer's love of fire and war, the first being a means to the second. When the Varl were dominating humans in the first great conflict, it was Baldringer who gave the losing side fire to combat the giants. You hold up your hand to halt the storyteller, listening through the rain for anything that might be following you. Hearing nothing, Alette resumes, holding the gaze of his audience. Humans praised Baldringer for the gift of fire, but the god only desired more war. He points toward the distant shapes of the Varl. When the giants and humans found peace, this godstone fell from grace. It looks to continue keeping the land scorched. Perhaps its shadow can still kill. Let's grab some fighters and patrol the area. You and a few others slink away from the mass of clansmen, and soon come upon unsuspecting cragsmen waiting to ambush your caravan. There's no time to consider your options. Well, we're going back in. Okay. Ludin, Alette, Oddleaf, Aleo. Right. Okay, so. What do we got here? 8699. Ivan is so powerful, though. And I feel like I need to put in Mogan. Because otherwise, it's mostly a ranged party. We will upgrade her, though. And we will upgrade her to have better armor break. I don't like Hogan. I liked Mogan. You know what? Screw it. We're putting her in. Now we need to give her a... We need to give her an item if we've got one that she can use. I don't think there is one that she can use, though. Alright. Yeah, at least we didn't get ambushed. Could be worse. How much do I need? No, I don't want to do that. How much do I need to promote? 15. I don't have enough. What about you? 13. Choose a second ability. I still don't have enough. I can do you, though. Let's do it. I think we're going to do the same thing. We're going to max out his natural armor break. I think that's what we're going to do. See, now, I can give him that, but I don't think I want to. Okay. Let's go. I hope they don't have another bear. Because I don't have any of my heavy hitters. Okay. Oh, they have a bear. This is an interesting setup here. Okay. So, where Ludin is first, which is you. I don't like all these archers. I really don't. Oops, I don't want to do that. I think I want him to go over here to impale. Irsa, I don't know, something like that. Alette is gonna duel with this guy. Oddleaf is gonna come over here to protect a Leo. Ivan, I think, is gonna come over here to start calling lightning, I guess. Maybe we'll do that. Let's try it. Okay. Impale. You. Rank 2. There we go. That's fine. Okay, so slag and burn. Not there, though. let's bring down his armor. Okay. 10-8, huh? So, we come here, shut down the armor, and now there's the bear. That's going to be the problem, is the bear. I do want to take care of the spearman pretty early. What is that? Ouch. If we come over here, can I tell worth telling her? Yeah. Oh, right. I think that'll help with the bear. That's probably what I'm gonna do, yeah. Oh, right, Ivan's turn. Let's go. Wait, continues diagonally? Hold on. They're not diagonal, though. Maybe that would be better. Let's try it. Let's do this guy. Okay, well, never mind. We're just gonna attack you for 5. Oh, right, he's a backstabber, or whatever it's called. Okay, so Yrsa, I am definitely going to do the slag and burn. Rank 2, put it right there. Ouch. Alette is going to kill this guy. It's the bear's turn. Ouch. Alright, well, yours is dead. And that. There we go. That's fine. I feel like that's not a good idea. So we're gonna come back. We're gonna go back over here. We're going to do that again. Yes, Darkest Dungeon is on the list. It'll be a little while, but yeah. Okay, here's the opportunity to call lightning. Oh, whoops. Should have paid attention. Hey, D. Okay, so I can kill the bear. Or I can kill this one. I think I'm going to kill this one. Oh, shit, the bear was next. I goofed. I did a big goof. Oddleaf. You can kill the bear. Let's get rid of that bear. Yeah, he's dead. That's fine. I'm feeling okay about this. Can I hit them? Yes, I can. Boom, boom. because Darkest Dungeon is radical. Big fan. And yeah, we'll get there. Oh yeah, coals. And dead. And dead. Got him. Is Darksiders 2 the best one? I haven't played Darksiders 3. I have all three of them. And that's actually... They're coming up soon. Well, probably not soonish. They're on the list. I liked 2 better than 1. I haven't played 3. So the 2 I've played, yes, 2 is the best one. Having killed or run off the Cragsmen, you return to the remaining clansmen at the Godstone. Grabbing your belongings, your foot hits something in the mud. You reach down and find a small skull with a yellow ribbon through the eyes. You toss it in a bag without another thought. Okay. Okay. Baldringa. The rain finally ceases, but the wind picks up. You squint into the gusts and have a clear view of the vast plains ahead. There doesn't seem to be much out there, Ivor says. His tone conveys wonder and concern in equal measure. Well, let's get to Grundar. Grimdar? I can't read that. The ground shakes again, enough to cause the Yaks to strain at their leads in panic. Out here in the plains, with nothing but open sky above, you feel remarkably vulnerable. Only a few trees around and no mountains, Hakon says in a wry tone. Oh, yeah, Peaches and Herb, the name I gave to my scythe. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that was great. Those were good. That was a good pair of weapons in that game. Looks like we only have to worry about the ground opening up beneath us. He shrugs at the look you give him.
Grundar almost looks forgotten by the rest of the world. Maybe those who live here have forgotten the rest of us too.
Well, let's find out. In a field just outside of Grundar, the caravan spots several creatures you assumed were myth. I don't believe it. Are those... 2 horseborn hold simple bronze weapons and stand guard over a few others who look wounded, unable to rise. The size of the caravan makes them nervous. I have to get a closer look. I don't think that's a good idea. The archer looks at you and grins. Then stay where you are. Oddleif walks slowly toward the strangers and you follow, showing no signs of aggression. They study you, but continue glancing around at the caravan, occasionally swishing their tails or tamping the ground with their hooves. I'm Oddleif. This is Alette. We're here to help if you'd like. The male's tail swishes. You help? His voice sounds strained, and his mouth moves uncomfortably around the foreign words. Yes, help. Oddleif steps aside as you wave to Ivan for help. The female looks agitated and speaks in a long stream of consonants. The male responds to her and then turns to you. Help Roek and others. I'll try. This is certainly a first. The standing horseborn step aside, allowing Ivan to approach the wounded fighters. Centaurs! With Ivan and Juno tending to the wounded Roek and the other horseborn, the caravan settles down outside the scant town of Grundar. It appears the town is enjoying a small festival. Quite a few clansmen go over the hill to enjoy the sights and sounds, but soon return looking disappointed. They called us outsiders, a woman says. They don't want us interrupting their wheat harvesting festival, but the merchants don't seem to mind trading. The clansmen soon shrug it off and take renewed interest in the Horseborn, some in awe, others in disgust. Yes, you are. So we got a market. I have 16. Let's go to the hero's tent. I have 16 renown. Irsa's injured for 1 day. Meh. Aleo's injured for 2. Ivor also has a level. Hakon has a level. Let's do Hakon. Faux show, bro. I think we're actually going to make him a 17-12. Because that's pretty strong. And I can promote him again. But I don't think... I'll probably just promote Ludin instead. Because... gotta try and keep everybody balanced. Oh yeah, here's the new... Okay, so what does this do? Small skull of a cragsman that an infantile with a golden ribbon supposedly wards away death. Protects from death if strength greater than 1. -3 to armor. Okay. I don't know. I don't know about that. Okay. So we did that. Let's start talking to people. Let's talk to Ludin. How did I get Transformers Devastation? How did I get it? Amazon? It might have been on Amazon. I got the disc, though, because I don't think it's in the digital store anymore. I think they delisted it for whatever reason. The prince is acting even more standoffish than usual. You and Ivor have caught him staring ahead and twisting the ring on his finger over and over. Irsa quietly stands nearby. I'm pretty sure it was Amazon. Glad to be heading home? Ludin turns to the two of you and offers a polite smile. Even after that chasm, would it surprise you if I said no? I thought you hated being so far from our brain. Life on the trail hasn't won me over. It's not, yeah. I'm gonna guess we can blame Activision for that. But it's not all bad. It's even possible that I've learned a few things about leading people while out here. Oh, really? You, Ivor, and Irsa are stunned to hear the prince speak this way. I've grown up in comfort and trained with scholars and fighters. I've never known anything else. Saying stuff like that won't make you any friends in this caravan. Yeah, good old Skeletor. But that's just it. Among these clansmen, I've seen the differences. I think I understand them a bit more. Oh, jeez. That's great, Prince Ludin. I'm glad you think so, but I doubt my father will. Irsa will agree. My father's not what you call open-minded. The king's a hard man, has to be, but his son is his weakness. Can you tell me about King Meinolf? I suppose, but there's not much to him. He's a king. He draws a hard line on nearly every topic. Talking to him is much like being told what to do. In fact, it's exactly that. I'm not kicking you out of the chat. What are you talking about? I'm not doing anything. I used to think the same thing about my father sometimes. This isn't about being his son. You'll see. Kings usually have to make tough decisions and stick with them. Maybe someday you'll see why. I know, I just don't think he'll care for my ideas on treating with peasant, common, what would you like to be called? We're all people, Prince. Even you. You have a charming way of humbling me. Irsa rolls her eyes. Just keep an open mind about your father, the way you'd like him to have towards your ideas. That's something I've never considered before. I'll think on it. As Prince Ludin and Yrsa walk away, you feel Ivor watching you. What? When did you become so full of sage advice? Since I started listening to you? Gods, don't start making that mistake. The two of you share a smile before moving on. Okay, now let's go talk to Hogan. The blonde axeman, one of two twins from a small village near Skoger, is chopping into a fallen tree for no apparent reason. His swings look dangerous. Hogan, everything okay? He glares at you. Where's your brother, Mogan? He left with the ravens, wondering if I should have done the same. Why is that? I followed your father a long way, and now you. And for what? My brother's gone. My wife and children are frightened of everything around them, including me. I tell them this constant fighting is only for a time, but it's changing me. I see it in their eyes, in my own reflection. I thought I was doing it to protect them, but if they think I'm a monster, what's the point? They will appreciate what you're doing or what do you want to do? How about that? What do you want to do? I'm torn. I think it's good for me to be out there fighting. It makes me feel alive, like I'm doing something. But I know my wife worries. Her father was consumed with raiding, felt useless when he wasn't fighting. He died soon after she was born. Depths, you make big decisions every day. Just make this one for me, will you? Keep chopping that log. The answer will come to you. Bah, if I'm going to swing this thing, it may as well be at something trying to hurt my family. The axeman looks somewhat relieved, if not a bit guilty. A few more fights, then. You know, I had my doubts about following you back at Borsgard, but you're all right, Alette. Well, see, look, now I like Hogan a little bit more. Maybe we'll have to bring him. All right, let's find the horse. Skathak. Thank. You glance at Ubin, who snorts and smiles. Ubin! Skathak's thanking you for helping his friend, Roech. Deirdre's the other one, but she's not in a talking with Varl and humans mood. You're welcome. I'd like you to meet Hakon. Skathak's tail swats his flanks, and he bows his head toward Hakon. Varl, Mans, same herd? No, but we're no longer enemies. I haven't seen Horseborn in centuries. Last they knew, humans and Varl were at each other's throats. What brings you so far north? Skathak looks confused by the question, so Ubin shows him the map, pointing to Dalaland and Grundar. Food. Our plains break. Hakon snorts. Might be justice. Didn't they kill all the horses, Scrivener? His ancestors did, yes, but blaming folks for things that happened hundreds of years before they were alive? You may as well accuse these humans around us of starting the Great Wars. What happened to Roek? Roek, brave fighter, protect food, hit many times. Hit? Who was attacking? Skathak says many things in his other language. I'm not even going to try. His eyes go wide and he stomps the ground before pointing west. You look at Ubin. I don't have a clue, but clearly not a friend. Was it the people here? Here in Grundar? Oh, excuse me. Skathak looks where Hakon is pointing. He shakes his head and points west again. The Varl King eyes Skathak suspiciously. How do you know our language? Skathak just stares at you. You talk like us. Where did you learn? Heard little trade with mans in mud. I think he means our bog friends, the cragsmen. Have you found the food you were seeking? Enough for time, my guess. 2 others take to herd in south. His hooves scuff the ground during certain words. Just those 2? What about you and the couple? Skathak, Roek, Deirdre, stay. This herd help. We help this herd. Thank you. Skathak nods in a movement that uses most of his upper body. Man, Varl, Horseborn, same herd. Funny. Ubin chuckles, and you smile while Hakon shakes his head and walks away. And so, that means, I think, Where are they? There they are. Okay, so now we have 3... Maybe Dredge, yeah. So now we have 3 Horseborns. Alright, more cautious and ready to attack than most. So Spears, concerned with betrayal from anyone but her mate, Roek. Her family was ambushed and murdered. Okay. What's your ability? Poison tipped. Alright. The Horseborn uses this Horseborn uses a javelin tipped with deadly poison to make sure her enemy doesn't forget her after blah 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 blah. Inflicts -1. Oh boy. Yes. Free roam. While moving, each willpower the Horseborn spins allows her to travel 2 tiles instead of 1. That's freaking great. Okay, so that's a cantref. What about a Teulu? Roex is fearless, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Active ability. Mule Kick. Okay, it's a big knockback. Horseborn delivers a devastating kick with his powerful horse legs, damaging the target's armor, sending him across the battlefield, leaving him stunned when he lands. Any other unit unfortunate enough to be in the path, it's a violent hit as well. Okay. Hit and run. Horseborn takes his normal movement, then can attack or take another action. Once the action is complete, he can move again up to 3 spaces. Flippin' sweet. And I assume that this is going to be the same. So we got a 9-12. Okay, so he just has more willpower for the kick. Okay, and the same thing. Okay, his ability is Trample. Charges forward and tramples an enemy, then attacks from behind. Strength damage during the charge. Something we charge 1 strength. Okay, and then hit and run. Oh boy, these guys seem pretty radical. Alright. Okay. Well. That sounds great to me. Let's go. Now that Roex had a chance to heal, 2 of the Horseborn are heading south to deliver some supplies to their people. What crazy ideas in your head, Scrivener? With the world falling apart around us, there may not be another chance to trek down south. Everyone is free to do what they want, but you'll be missed. I'm not going to stop you, bud. Remember that when it comes to dealing with Rugga as well. If he wants to depart, by the gods, let him. Then be safe, Ubin. And join us again if you can. You know where we're going. Don't worry about me. Just make sure you're alive to see this thing through to Arborang. Farewell. Scrivener says a few more goodbyes before departing with the Horseborn. Bye, Ubin. Alright, the governor catches up to you and asks for a moment of your time. His bodyguard is beside him, silent. No, it's not getting any easier, is it? Probably won't get easier until we get to Arborang. Quit fooling yourself, girl. The capital is going to be a different battlefield, but a battlefield nonetheless. We'll see when we get there. That's a reaction. If you wait for people to attack before acting, you'll wind up with a blade in your gut. So what should I be doing? Training fighters, making the decision to leave weak members behind. Arrive in Arborang as a hardened army. You sound like Bolverk. You okay, dude? The Varl knows how to survive and keep others around him alive. It's why I originally hired him. I'll consider what you've said. The governor is about to react, but calms himself. Get us across this wasteland and try not picking up any more strays, will you? He sneers in the direction of the Horseborn before leaving you. What an ass. A few of the weavers have been smiling more than usual lately, and now you know why. Aleo leads children out from behind a cart in new costumes. Yeah, we don't need him. He's a... Get out. Freaking stooge. He's a stooge and a sellout. We don't need him in our group. Alette leads children out from behind a cart in new costumes. Some have horns on headbands, while one red-headed girl wears a green cloak like yours. A boy wearing a red cloak is carrying an axe. The entire caravan gathers around to watch the performance. The young actors stand behind a short wall and discuss an approaching dredge army. As a black cloth rolls across the ground in front of the actors, a young man in red armor stands up and shouts, "Bellower." This is a reenactment of the Battle of Borsgard. Continue watching. A dark-haired girl holding a spear says, "We'll get no help from the governor, we're on our own." A few people in the crowd laugh while Rugga stares at the Scald. The young Rook, Alette, and Varl run toward the fierce Bellower, attacking and being repelled. Finally, the girl dressed as Juno hands Rook a silver arrow. Rook hugs Alette and shoots the arrow. Bellower roars. We will stand and watch the ending. You gotta get over it. Bellower grabs Rook by the throat and growls. You also sense heads in the crowd turning toward you, and a Leo and a Weaver suddenly snap the caravan's banner in front of the scene like a curtain. As the banner lowers, the young version of you cradles the boy dressed as your father. The other actors stand in a semicircle around you and begin singing a familiar tune. The crowd joins in and an impromptu line forms with everyone walking by to lay a hand on your shoulder. Ooh, we got renown for that. Flippin' sweet, bro. Get renown all day. A metal clanking is heard in the distance and grows louder. You see a Yox cart surrounded by 4 Varl and an older woman hitting a ladle against a pan. All sorts of things for sale, she says, but her eyes go wide when she looks at you. It's you. Special deals when it comes to you. How do you know me? Word travels fast. Think you could slay asunder and keep it secret? She clicks her tongue and shakes her head. Maydeer knows of you, sure enough. Why are you out here selling things? Maydeer sells things to those traveling, she says. It's what she does. She used to be as generous as Asile, Maydeer was, but that don't buy more supplies. Let me see what you have. Of course, Maydeer says, but make up your mind, Maydeer will be gone as quick as she arrived. And don't get any ideas of sneaking off with things. These 4 Varl have the keenest eyes, the sharpest blades, and the shortest tempers. You feel the Varl watching your every move. What you got? I've got 12. Dang. That's pretty rad. Obsidian Bell. Eh. +1 EXE talents. What does that mean? +3 will per kill, +2 will per rest. I don't know if I want to spend all my money on that. We're gonna get to 30 days of supplies and be done with it, I think. Right. Yeah. Ahead, the caravan comes to an immediate halt. That's the second feigned shoe this bloody beast has thrown in a day, the Yox tender curses. It will take some time to see to the Yox, so you call for camp. Camp. While most of the clansmen sleep or lose themselves in drink, Juno requests a moment to speak with you alone. I'm impressed so far, Alette. You've managed to keep your composure through tough situations. Thank you. Not to pain you with further comparison, but you remind me of your father at the Godstone of Stravs. Determined. What actually happened there? Your father faced down his fears, walking through thousands of dredge to obtain the only weapon that could bring down Bellower. That's incredible and frightening. I don't know if I could do something like that. The Valka gives you a maternal smile. Neither did he. Juno patiently awaits your reply. Why me? Couldn't others learn to lead this caravan? The straight answer is yes, others could do it. But the clansmen chose to follow you under that banner. If you didn't appear worthy, you would be replaced. That doesn't sound like I have much say in the matter. Quite the contrary. Your every decision is your say in the matter. You keep all of these people alive as best you can, as if they were all from your own clan. That is rare and needed. Tell me his death meant something. I can't do that. Rook's death was unfortunate, but his life was very important. The people he brought here from Skogar, including you, and all the others along the way, are being forged into what the future will require. The previous era of peace is over, and one of survival has begun. Arborang may be the best shelter for the coming storm, but the people there are soft, too dependent on a society that will no longer exist. Man, she just spits truth, huh? Because of the dredge? Partially, but mostly because of a coming darkness that is pushing the dredge. You keep talking about the darkness, but no one has ever seen it. You've seen the signs of its coming. Dredge in numbers, the land breaking apart. It's a force unlike any other. I wish I could say more, but even the Mender Council is ignorant to this. I don't understand how you got involved in all this. At times, I think this is all my fault. At others, I'm not sure I could have stopped it. She sees your wide-eyed expression and attempts to clarify. How I became involved is confusing at best, but you and I share something in common. We're both learning what we have to do as we go. But only the future will tell if my role is villain or hero. Thank you, I should get back to helping the others. Before you go, there is one thing I must address with you. The serpent. The chasm at Ormsdollar and the tremors in the ground concern me a great deal. Yeah, me too. Should that incredible creature ever resurface, do not attempt to stop it. It would take power unseen in ages to affect the serpent. If you see it, run. Bye, Justin. Have a good lunch, bud. Thanks for hanging out for a while. Her words chill you as you find yourself nodding to her command. Okay, well, that's great. 2 days, 3 days for Hakon. Fine, we'll rest 2 days. 2 days. And we'll go. Oh, it's almost been 2 hours. Alright, we're doing alright. A scout runs up to you. There's a woman tied to a tree up ahead. Got 4 guards watching her. The strange news draws a good deal of attention from the caravan. The bound woman is ranting and spitting at the 4 guards when you arrive and ask, what's going on here? This here's a witch, one guard says, plaguing our clan, making everyone really sick, but we caught her and brought her way out here. The others nod. She's to be tied here for 5 days, without food or water, then cut loose. Been 3 days so far. But she'll die on her own after that long with nothing to eat or drink, you say. That's not on us, the guard responds. If you want to set her free, we'd be bigger fools than you to get in your way. Consider what to do. Well, I really like Juno's character. Yeah. Art direction's on point, man. How do you know she's a witch? Everyone looks at the woman who's grinning a toothless grin. She scratches at the tree bark and calls out the dead gods one by one. If that's not enough, the guard says, she was seen squeezing mistletoe berries into water troughs. Think I heard that makes you sick. The other gods bob their heads in agreement. Consider what to do. Yrsa, any thoughts? Yrsa smiles and saunters toward the tied woman. She says a few quiet words to the prisoner and looks her over before returning. My suggestion, she says, burn her and the tree to the ground. You consider what to do. I don't like it, but this isn't our concern. That's what we're going to do. We don't like it either, the guard says, but thanks for leaving us to it. As the caravan rolls by, the woman screams, curses, and hexes, leaving most feeling sorry for her or scared. Well, hopefully that was not a terrible decision like every other thing that happens. Lundar, you notice the archer Nid because she is standing perfectly still looking out into the distance. Let me guess, you see more grass. When she turns to you, she's not smiling. Dredge, she says quietly. How is that possible, you ask, knowing better than to doubt her sight. I thought we lost them in the chasm. You can make out a dust cloud on the horizon, which means they can make out the one produced by the caravan. and it's heading the same direction as you, toward Lundar. The Valka walks to your side and says, I was afraid of this. Cracks in the ground along the Eastway Road. It's like that damn crevice at Sigerholm all over. Hakon says, the dredge were just pouring out of it. Does that mean they could, Juno finishes your question, appear almost anywhere? Yes. But let's not panic the caravan. Just keep moving. Oh boy.
Lundar, the Archer's Haven, home to the finest fletchers in the world, though it appears beset with war.
She sounds drunk. Like she's slurring her words a little bit. Alette's been hitting the sauce. Alright, here we go. No, it's because the last time she talked, she didn't sound like that. Oh my god. Looks like the Sal's sweat. This is bad, Hakon says. Yeah, whatever. Lundar's fighting on two fronts and barely holding it together. Hakon's been warring long before you were ever born. His worried look is unsettling. I always heard the Horseborn had trouble with walls since they usually fight in open fields, he says. Ubin's the only one old enough to actually know. But it doesn't matter because those walls will barely slow the dredge. And if those dredge flatten this town, we're defenseless out on these plains. But what are the Horseborn after? All eyes turn to Roek, Deirdre, and Skythak. The three Horseborn in your caravan are pointing and talking excitedly in their own language. Deirdre nods towards Roek, tossing her head and baring her teeth. You are surprised by the look of savage fury on their faces as the couple takes off without warning, charging the attacking Horseborn. Let's go. While Skythak remains behind, he clearly wants to join them, but he awaits your decision. They could die on their own, Oddleaf shouts, not hesitating to follow Roek and Deirdre. Ivor sighs. She's lost her mind over those new members of the clan. She might lose her life for it, too. He looks at you. We could fight Dredge or Horseborn, or split up and fight both if you're feeling suicidal. If we're splitting up, my Varl are hitting the Dredge. We're good at that. Ingvar can do what he wants. He always has. Okay. Let's think about this. I'm going to ask why they take off like that. I'm actually leaning towards splitting up. Skythak bites his lips and flips his mane left and right. Return fight? He's either nervous and hiding something or cannot find the right words. Hakon spits. We don't have time to figure out what his stomps... We don't have time to figure out his stomps and tail whipping. We're going to split. We're splitting up. The governor steps to your side. Alette, splitting your forces at a time like this, well, it's a childish mistake. Right? I've made my decision. Varl follow Hakon through a breach in the town's walls while the rest of your fighters and clansmen follow you into the fields. There are more of them than trained fighters with you, but smart tactics... Oh boy, here we go. Oddleaf is hemmed. Near two Horseborn, you assume are organized with kicked up dust cloud blurs your sight. We can drive a wedge straight for her, but these Horseborn are fast. If they flank us, we'll take heavy losses. Shield wall. Exactly how I would do it, huh? No sense in, Is that true? Well then, we're going back, we're going in. No, she's your friend, but we'll be exposed. You really want to... Yes, we're saving our clansmen. Shut the fuck up, Rugga. Shouts for a wedge, and everyone charges. Let's go. Okay. I'm going to drop No, Aleo's really good. Now we're at the problem of I've got too many good people. Like, Ivor needs to be there. So if I swap Ivor in here... But I kind of want to use him too. And Aleo's like passive willpower granting is really, really good. I think we're gonna rock like this. Can I promote you? No. How much do I need? 15. Okay, well, yeah, I got it. I got it. All right. Let's go. Okay. What do we got? We got a loading screen. That's what we got. Okay. Roek is first. I almost feel like we need to bunch everybody over here. Like this, maybe? And focus on, like, the 5 ones that are this way. Okay, so that's the poison one. Poison tipped. You. Alright, so she's dead. We're just gonna advance Ivor some. That's gonna be it. Alette is going to move this way. And no, I'm not going to put her on Overwatch yet. Okay, so this guy's like a thing. Ouch. And then he runs. So we move her forward, put a rain of arrows. Rain of arrows. Where? I can't see where it's going. What the hell? Do you see it? Oh, there it is. I was using... Okay. I was using the wrong... Nope, I was using the wrong thing. That's kind of what I was thinking. Right here, and we're going to rank 3 it. Oh. We'll just move him up. Okay, so Roek is going to mule kick. Oh, no, I did that wrong. I did it wrong. Okay, we're just going to attack. And now we can move. We're gonna move here. You poison tip. You. So now you're dead. And our boy Iver. Oh, we'll just move up this way and give him the old smack. Attack, armor. There you go. Big armor hit. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. No, don't move. 90% chance. 90% chance to kill. Let's take it. There we go. More of them are coming. Uh-oh. Reinforcements. Oh, those are my people. So now she can hit the... Okay, Roek. You are going to mule kick this one. 1, 2... Yeah, 4 tiles. And then move back over here to prep for these guys over there. You are gonna come to... Alright, so those guys are dead. You're gonna come over here, poison tip, you, and do that. Okay. Our dear friend Ivor is gonna smack the shit out of this guy. Alette is gonna spend this willpower to attack the armor. If we defeat enough, the rest... Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Jeez, they do just keep coming, though. Stun, skipping turn. So if I rain of arrows... Oh, that's not very far. Shoot. Well, I guess... here. I guess there. Yes, Ivor is a large man. Alright. Leo is also actually pretty strong. Who is next? This guy. So if we move up to here, big armor break. Roek is going to come up here and armor. I guess move over here? Alright, Roek is down. Now it's her turn. So now we're gonna come to there, poison tipped. You. She's down. Let's just come on over here and do a good old-fashioned smack. Okay. He's now worthless. Odd leaf. We're gonna move up here and attack. Okay, so that's a kill. That's not. So we'll take the kill. There we go. Oh, I got mule kicked. I'm stunned and skipping the turn. Okay, fair enough. And she's stunned and is gonna skip her turn. We're gonna smack this guy. His Chiver's just walking around killing everybody. There's a kill for Oddleaf. Alrighty. No problem. Ivor is got things under control. Dang, that was a big armor break hit there. You know what? We're just gonna kill you. Got one. This guy's next. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, unit is full willpower. Okay. Well, we'll use one. Okay. Just go ahead and smack. This guy's basically dead. There we go. Another kill for Oddleaf. Man, that was a crit. Awesome. They killed our boy. Jesus, how many people did Ivor kill? Look at all those. Okay. All right. Just as quick as they tried to flank you, the remaining horseborn scatter. Oddleaf looks at you and smiles. You didn't have to come for us, but I'm glad you did. Roek and Deirdre look excited, but you could be misreading them. I don't see any clouds of smoke, Leo says. Perhaps the Varl are still the dredge killers of lore. Everyone makes their way into Lundar where you are greeted by Hakon. We stopped a lot of them, but plenty made it through. You look at the destruction at all the destruction around you, the loss of life, and try to find some meaning to it. Even before your breathing slows, an older townsman runs up, shouting, "Those dark spawns of the depths are destroying, everything." "The dredge," you ask. "Yes," the man shouts. "They're everywhere. They're hitting the homes, the market, even the rich folk hiding out in the great hall." He spits at the last mention. "Let's head to the market," Hakon says. "We'll need food and can't risk all our people to save these others, not after that last fight." You understand his caution and realize you can't be everywhere at once, but you might be able to save 2 places with 2 separate groups. Before you respond, the old townsman says, "The houses are full of families and all our supplies are near the market, but I beg you to save the families. They're the heart of Lundar." Consider what to do. "We'll save as many as we can, split up." Varl shakes his head. "I hope you've been training. Our strongest soldiers can't be in 2 places at once. It might be smart to mix them in with less experienced fighters. We're going to try to save the homes and the market." "Save the families and supplies," you shout, and others join your charge. Am I going to have to fight them, or is it going to be kind of done for me? Nope, done for me. Okay, so, or not done for me. Here's what we're going to do. Let's look. Ivor. Dude. He totally... And he just got Tempest. Oh my god. Ivor, you freaking animal. I'm super glad that I did that. Okay, so... So they're injured for 1 day. I really like Deirdre. I think here's what we're going to do. We're going to take you and swap you for Roek. And as much as I also like Aleo, I think we're going to put Ivan in instead. I think that's what we're going to do. Because I want her to be able to do lots of poisons. Are there any trinkets I have that just straight up give willpower? Will per rest. Yeah. Oh, that just gives 1. That's not worth it. I don't think it's worth it. Okay. I'm happy with this. Let's go. Oh, maybe that is what it is. Oh, I didn't think about that. Okay, yeah, you're right. So let's look at what my next group is gonna be. Shoot. That is pretty smart. Okay, so then, no, I bet you're right. So we're going to put a Leo back in, and we're also going to... We're going to sub in Nid for Oddleaf. So that if you're right... And welcome back, Chief. And so if you're right, then I got Oddleaf and Ivan to take as like the back line for the next battle, along with Hakon and Ludin and Hogan, and I'll throw Roek back on there. There we go. That's nice. Look at that. Smarty pants. All right. Okay. Dredge time. Ivor is going over here. He's going to smack that first guy. You are going to go here. We did Ivor already. He's got the double. He does have the double, so we'll put you here. I want Alette and Nid over there, I think. I think that's how we're going to do it. Let's go. See, now he's got trample. Okay. What? Oh, what? I don't understand. I don't understand. Maybe it's like this? I have to back up? Yeah, I think so. So, from here, we're gonna poison tip this asshole, and he's going to be dead. Alright, where are those? Alright, well, just go on ahead and take out one. One down. We're gonna move away. Yeah, let's move over here. And then I'm gonna put her on Overwatch. Okay. Nid is gonna come over here. What is Bird of Prey? Greater range. Okay, right. So, not you, not you. Yeah, I guess you. No, I don't like that. Never mind. Bird of Prey's useful. Got him. Actually, you know what would be useful? Here's what we'll do. We'll come over here, and we will tail worth, not you, worth telling Nid. All right, man. Go get you lunch. It's all good. So if we come down here, now we hit trample. There we go. And we'll come up here to set up another trample. Ouch. Poison tipped. This guy. Dead. Ivor. Gets a kill. Okay, Alette, you need to move. And you know what? I kind of like Overwatch. Let's put you... Well, do we though? Because what are the... No, here's what we're going to do. We're going to attack you. Bring down that armor. Like so. That's not going to save me. Okay, so... Tale worth telling. Yeah, so let's do that. I can get a kill. I can get a kill with you, though. She doesn't have any exertion? What a loser. All right. So we'll come
Come here. Big armor hit. Get a kill. There we go. And then move him this way. And Ivor gonna take care of the problem.
That went pretty smoothly. So now let's see if Brian was right. And I have to do another battle right now. Yes, he was right. Okay. So then we put in Yrsa and Oddleaf and Ivan. Don't tell him he was right, but he was totally right. God, Hakon is so good. Let me... 21. Oh, yeah, only 9. Let's go. 18. And a natural 3 on armor break. I could also promote Luden. I think I'm going to say, oh yeah, Hogan. He's already got 2 points available, though. So I guess that's pretty good. Well, you know what? Let's do it. And then max him out. And that's actually pretty good. He is pretty good. 11, 11, 11, 12. You know what? We're bringing in Hogan. Let's go. We'll see if this was the right decision. I think Brian picked a bad time to go get lunch because I'm pretty sure after this battle things will quiet down and it'll get to a stopping point, and that's where I'm gonna call the stream for today. So we'll see if he gets back in time. But first we gotta kick these fools' butts. Okay. Ooh, a big boy. Shoot. Okay. Man, this is a big battle. Okay, we're gonna do that. Hakon is gonna come here. Hogan. Shoot, I don't know. Okay, Yrsa is gonna be there. Oddly's gonna move up. Avon's gonna kind of sit in the middle. That's how we're gonna do it. Okay. Mule kick. You. 3 levels. And then you're gonna come over here to set up for the next round. Alright, Hakon is gonna come over here. 8, 9, 10. 1 down. Worth it. Yeah, I'm on it, dude. You're gonna come here. Bloody Flail. Level 2. There we go. That was good. big explosion. That's fine. Audley's gonna attack. 5, 6. Kill. Oh, it's a crit. Stunned. He's skipping his turn. That's great. Alright, hold on. What is the... Nope. What is the range on arc lightning? So I need to move 3 spots forward. Okay, we can do that. 1, 2, 3. Now we call lightning on you, and I think... Oh, that's not... That wasn't the one. That's okay. That's not what I wanted to do. Oops. So 10. No, we'll just attack him. And he has no exertion, that's why. Yeah, we'll just take 2 damage. And now he can move back this way. Take on 6, 7, 8. There we go. Oh, that must be a product of the thing. Okay, so he's next. Then you, a Sunslinger. Or extra movement for 1 turn. Okay, got it. I got it. Bloody Flail. Alright, our boy Hogan's okay. We're gonna risk this. Not you. You. There we go. Gotta set up the armor. Now he gets some. Okay. And you know what? I can just... not you, though. You. We can just get a kill. There we go. So now, we're going to mule kick you. Set up for our next attack. Yeah. Oop. Nope, nope, nope. Just get the attack. We're doing okay. Bloody Flail. Okay, so I think we're gonna use Ivan to kill the big guy. So now we're slagging and burning. And we're slagging and burning here. Nice. Okay. There we go. Oddly come over here. Gets a little attack for the kill. And he's stunned. So, I wonder if he can just call lightning, though. Arc lightning, yeah. He's got... Well, we might as well. Let's go for it. 5 damage. Four damage, yeah. I'll move back over here. Okay, so sun striking. In turn. Ouch. Got him. Don't need it. Oh, we lost him. You know what? We're just gonna rest. And there we go. Perfect. Golly, another crit. Freaking great. You're so ready for promotion. That's good. All right. What you did here, the old man says, but his voice cracks. He suddenly smiles. Everyone that matters is alive, and there's plenty to feed them too. I can't thank you enough, but I bet the merchants will make a deal with you. All right. Ivor and Hakon find you. Both look as tired as you feel. I'm not sure how so many of us made it through that. I never expected to see Horseborn in my life, let alone fight them. And the dredge seemed desperate. Fighting like us, you mean? Like they've got nothing else to lose. Or nothing left to lose, excuse me. I wasn't worried. With the great Ingvar on our side, how could we fail? Ivor looks at you and grumbles. Face it, Ivor, you're a legend. Oh, and what about you? Or what are you? See how you enjoy it when you get to Arborang. Let me know how you feel when others act like idiots just to be near you, Sunderslayer. You won't be able to relieve yourself without it being an act of the gods. That's disgusting, Ivor. I agree. And uncomfortable. It's supposed to be a private moment. Hakon laughs at the face you make. Well, I doubt anyone in the capital even knows what happened in Borsgard. Juno walks up to your group unexpectedly. Word has a way of traveling faster than any of us. Don't be surprised if the capital knows you're coming. Which reminds me, we should be figuring out what we're doing next. I agree. Unfortunately, all this fighting took a serious toll on the caravan. Lundar, or what's left of it, is defensible and will allow everyone some greatly needed rest. I won't argue with the Valka on that front. And I'm in no hurry to enter the old wood. I've heard strange things about that place. I'm sure it'll be fine. You watch the Valka as everyone moves on. She looks less confident than you've ever seen her before. Chapter 11, that's what better time to stop? Assuming they don't march me out immediately. Okay, so we're swapping back then. The start of chapter 11. Back in Bindle. Alright. Give me the little yap section and then hand me control so we can stop for the day. If you don't mind, please. I also need to eat lunch. Good lord, this loading screen. Are we going straight into a battle? Maybe. Okay. I guess we are going straight into a battle. Ambush. Alright, never mind. We're taking care of these idiots. Okay, so, let's think about... Oh, God, the creepers. Okay. Let's have a think. Where are we going to go? What if we move up here? If we move up here with Bolverk and attack, we'll spend it. There we go. Kill. I'll take that. I think we're gonna move you this way and go for an attack, but we're gonna break an armor. Break some armor. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. So we're gonna do this. Axe Storm this guy. Let's go. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, they're next. Okay, so let's just go ahead and attack. I think 4, 5, 6. There we go. That's pretty good. Here we go. So we stand right here. We run the Tempest. And that should be all we need. Alright, so that's 1 kill. Ooh, I don't like that. What's Bear Rage again? Ooh, that's kind of cool. But we'll just attack him. Nice. Alright, so that dude just went invisible. Is he going invisible too? I don't like that. Oh, yeah, huh? Alright, we'll champion it up then, I guess. Boom. Okay, it's Spar's turn. We're going to break armor. No, not yet. I wanted to stop. You were 100% right. It was back-to-back battles. So good job there. The battles went well. No, the trinket definitely does not wombo combo, so I'm going to give it back to, here we go. Let's do this. Come on over here, Bolverk. And I wanted to stop, but then we poofed. I think that, oh, here we go. I wanted to stop, but then we poofed back to Bolverk from, we poofed back to Bolverk from, the Alette team, as it were. And then, ouch. And then, we went straight into a battle. So that's what I've been working on right now.
I'm going to insult this creeper to send him back. And we'll come over here. Good old-fashioned Tempest. Bolverk, come on over here. Keep him away from everyone else so he doesn't smack them. And we're going to come over here and let Folka finish it off. Oh, she can't. Ah. I am going to let Folka finish it off, though. There we go. We're going to insult him again. Just for funsies. Sigbjorn is just going to rest. Bolverk is also going to rest. And our girl Folka is going to get the kill. Yay! Hooray! Alright. So now we'll do a talk. And then maybe we'll finally be able to stop. Because I need to get lunch too. You grab a raven running by you. I want every one of our fighters ready to move. Now. Set a post inside these gates for them to wait for me. The fighter nods and takes off to find everyone. Where's that Fane Volka? Maybe up on the wall. The Fane Volka is here. Volka Zephyr, I've never heard you speak like that. The silent appearance of the two menders surprises you. You were outside the walls. What did you see? Dredge scouts. I'll wager my axes there's an army of them coming this way. The young mender's eyes go wide as he stares at Claw and Fang. I believe those are Bolverk's axes. And if that's true, they'll level this place. The storm must have hidden their approach. Or kept them at bay. But why are they here? Why now? I don't care. We're heading for the mountains. But the ravens could take on all these dredge, especially with the Valka's help. Like that time in River Rake where you helped Valka Fiorin. Huh. Forgotten about that. Nickel's eyes light up. It was you, Fiorin, and a handful of ravens tracking down the bandit who called himself the Draugr of Dangler. The river, a war horn blares across the town. The army of dredge you suspected is real. Nichols, find Gudmunder. That's a good name, Gudmunder. Have his guards try to calm the people, but bring him to meet us at the barn with the cart. The young mender follows orders without question. Not a bad quality. The cart's not your business. I disagree. A dead Volka gives you a cart to hide in the deepest recess of a river, and suddenly an army of dredge appears? If you haven't already tried, I doubt you'd be able to open the cart. If it's woven shut, as I suspect, I'm the only one here who can open it. We told you, Juno's not dead. We were just traveling with her. Let me tell you something that compromises my position as Volka. The Juno who I knew, who the entire council knew. Yeah, we'll be there. Was put to death by us, the council. You killed one of your own? It's a very rare sentence reserved only for the worst offenses. Altering people's minds, their thoughts, is one such offense. Volka gets quiet and looks at you. I'll say nothing. Zephyr notices the silent exchange, but does not question you. Regardless, Juno was put to death and Ivan was imprisoned. In his grief, he escaped and stole away with Juno's body, but for what purpose is anyone's guess. So no, you will not be paid by the council for a job issued by a Volka whose life we ended. Your irritation is rising when another war horn sounds. 2 horns means a large force approaches. Collect what you need and hurry to the barn. It's time we discover why you're really here. Please kick me out to the camp menu. The last dredge falls and you pause, taking in heavy breaths. The snow is finally abating. The storm is moving south. Let's get inside the gates, you say. Oh, here we go. For God's sake, they did it. They let us do it. Okay. Ooh, in a market. I have 24 renown. That's pretty good. Oh, that's the market. This is the market. What are these? +2 armor, +2 strength, 1 armor per turn, -1 movement. That's pretty good. So probably gonna buy that. And then let's get 10 days worth of supplies. And there is where we're going to... Yeah. Here is where we're going to stop for today. I feel like we made some pretty good progress, I must say. And, oh, wait a minute. Did I? There we go. Okay, yeah, in screen. I changed. I did it right. Okay. I feel like we made some pretty good progress today. Won some fights, made some of the requisite bad/wrong decisions that seem to be required as someone for playing this freaking game. And but yeah, had a good time. I'm liking this game. I like it better than the first one so far, I think. I very much enjoy the I'm enjoying the new units, kind of the different little spins that sometimes they're throwing on some of these battles. Story's still good. But anyway, we're going to call it there for today. Thank you to everybody who joined me for today's installment of Saga Sunday. Stream will be back tomorrow night, 7 p.m. with more of... Yeah, the new units really are all cool. We'll be back tomorrow night, 7 p.m. with more Odin Sphere. I think we finish Velvet tomorrow. And then unlock the final book, the Armageddon book. So that's pretty exciting. So if you've got some time and don't have anything better to do on your schedule between around 7 and around 9 p.m. tomorrow night, come on back down and watch some Odin Sphere. I'll be here either way. Anyway. But yeah, thanks for joining, everybody. I appreciate it. Had a good time. Hopefully you guys did too. And have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. And yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. We'll cue the outro music.